Jake, thank you for popping in. We'll get started in just a moment here. And Acer, hi friendo. My name is Shara and welcome to the stream. I hope you folks understand how difficult it was to make myself stream this tonight and not either play the Power Wash Sim DLC, which I had already made this week's schedule before and had forgotten it was being released, or getting distracted by a new Dead Meat episode. Someone be proud of me for streaming anyway. But yes. Oh. But alright guys, so tonight we are playing Time Mysteries Inheritance. This is the remastered version. The original came out in 2010. This remastered version was made in 2014. Y'all will have to let me know how the sound balance is. Thank you, Jake, I appreciate it. I didn't let the ADHD overpower my stream. I can be proud of myself for that. So this is one of Artifex Mundi's first ever hidden object games. As such, even with this remastered version, it is a little janky. Wibbly wobbly, tummy wummy. But it is also a lot of fun. I haven't played it in a couple years, but I remember enjoying it. Y'all will have to let me know once we get going how the sound balance is, so I can adjust as needed.
Years ago, my father sparked my interest in the sciences. My studies only fanned the flames. Before long, I was working abroad as a physicist. All that hard work has finally paid off, and I can't wait to surprise Father with the results. Looks like Home Sweet Home hasn't changed much. Wait, that light in the attic. Father sealed the attic decades ago. So who is in that window?
I love how we're just there. We don't go to exit the car and go up the stairs. No, we're just in the attic. Alright. Happy birthday, Vivian. It is with great honor and affection that I... Alright, let's find the acid. Believe it or not, the graphics on the original version are not great. This is legitimately remastered. It's a little better. It is with great honor and affection that I pass down your inheritance. Hidden in the family chest is a crystal ball and 7 magical rings. May they bring you joy and good fortune. Use them wisely and they will manifest your dreams. Love, Dad. William Ambrose. I've come here straight from the award ceremony, but instead of my father, there was a strange man in the attic. And now no one's here. All I found is a diary. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Ambrose was my grandfather. He was a well-known magician and medium. That's a nice old-timey thingamajiggy. The safe is locked. I must create a path for the metal ball to unlock it. Let's see. This is making me think of Rusty Lake. I mean, to be fair, Rusty Lake does borrow from a pretty old tradition of hidden object games. That's kind of what makes it so much fun. Okay, so I can't move this centerpiece. Okay, that makes this a lot different then. Did I also makes this tricky because... Because this is the only one that can work on the outside. Like, these two other paths go straight up, and there is no way to route it around. So, this is mandatory. This might work. There we go, okay. Yep, click in inventory, item to use it. I don't remember this green covering on the lid. Father must have added it. A crescent-shaped lock keeps the chest's fake bottom closed. Who is this man in the funny garb next to Father?
It's not like Father to lock up a hokey crystal ball.
Hey, who are you calling hokey? Magic is based in science, you know.
You can talk? Oh, please, pardon my manners. I can't find my father, and it's put me on edge.
As it should. Stare into me and I will show you what happened here. A strange man appeared in this attic, demanding your father turn over a set of precious rings. When your father refused, the stranger became very agitated. What happened next is unclear. There was a popping noise. Then they both disappeared in a flash of light.
Oh, no. Father!
It may sound incredible, but he can be rescued. Only with your help. The rings are well hidden in the attic. Find them, and then maybe we can find your father.
Oh god, this guy is going to be saying, "Find me in the blue pages" next. Maybe so. Oh, I can play a minigame instead. Oh, it's a match 3 game! How delightful. Oh, okay. Okay, that's kind of fun. We need to use physics. There we go. Shall I summon Bridget? Let me go ahead. Let me try to actually find a few things. Yeah, Bridget is the Puyo master. Actually, you know what? Let's just go back to the fucking Match'em game. This is weirdly soothing and mindless. They are very good sounds. So the volume is okay? It's not too loud or too soft? You folks can hear the game alright? In my ears, the game is very loud. But if it's a good volume for y'all, I shall. It's okay to you? Good. No worries. Okay. Actually, let me see. Is this any better, or should I lower it a little bit more, do you think? There we go. All that for skizzers. Well hidden. Yes, behind this conspicuous piece of cloth with a magic array on it.
Now that we have the rings, let's travel and rescue your father.
Travel? But my passport... Hey, what's happening? Ah!
One ring to rule them all and all that?
Who just hit and run on the celestial road? Hey, Ball! Where are we going?
10th Kingdom intro.
Oh, I guess we're not in England anymore, Ball. Oh, this place is amazing.
I'm cracking! Quickly, Vivian! Place me on the pedestal of the Nexus machine before I shatter!
Oh my goodness, how did this happen? Did the crash of that man in the vortex crack you?
Indeed. Now kindly get on with placing me in the Nexus machine. Phew! This should slow down the cracking process. Now, place the rings in the machine. Their magic is all that can heal me.
Lots of planets
I
have
don't
a
know how
north.
to tell you this, but the rings are gone. I dropped them in the crash.
You must find them, and before the man who took your father and hit you in the vortex does. The vortex will have sent the rings to their former owners. Head to the Middle Ages and find Sir Bodwin of Phoenix. He will help you.
The Middle Ages? But how does one get there?
Go to the archive room and collect items from the Middle Ages to travel there.
This place is a key point in time traveling. To select a destination, I must collect items from the desired time period in the archive room and place them on the Nexus machine's platform. Oh no, it's Mario's time machine. Alright. I also love how they say the Middle Ages. Like that doesn't refer to several centuries. Okay, so what makes up the Middle Ages per this game? A chessboard, a necklace, a bird, a chain, a cauldron, a bucket, a horseshoe, a barrel, no fleas that kill most of the population. I was going to say, without those, can you call it the Middle Ages? Scrolls. Need a drum, an axe, and gloves. There's the drum. Just pick up like a rat king. Alright, we're back. We're briefly back here. hard time getting a close match. I never was very good at these games. There we go. Tiny bit better. Oh, yep, they added another color. There we go. I'm glad there's an alternative, though, because God knows I'm not very good at these things sometimes. Okay, it specifically said 13th century objects. And the 13th century, 14th April 19 something.
Oh, the ball wasn't lying. I'm actually in the Middle Ages.
What a strange costume you dress in. Are you a witch? Begone. ID error. Data corrupted Michael something. Born for 2474.
Greetings, fair maiden. Such raiment leads me to believe you're accompanying the man in the strange suit.
His face
No,
scares
my lord.
me.
My costume is customary in a faraway land, but please do plod on about the man you mentioned.
Faraway land? Perhaps time is what you meant. The man is from a different era as well. Don't be afraid. My brother uses a ring to travel in time as well.
Your brother? He wouldn't be Bodwin, would he?
He's the very same and is guarding a tent in the town square. But you can't go there dressed like that.
I only have the clothes I wear, unfortunately.
Then you must play a game with me and win yourself a leather surcoat.
I can sew a family crest on this old surcoat. Yeah, I also think it's the teeth. Crowd is enjoying the tournament. We're just gonna steal this knife. And tassels. If you beat me in a little game of memory, I'll give you a leather surcoat to help you blend in. Okay, and what is this game of memory? Oh. Little bit of a matchy-matchy. What button do we press to eat the bread? I don't know, but this bread actually looks quite nice. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright. We're just gonna grab a fishbone, apparently. The color of this material is identical to the color of the Phoenix Order's crest. Okay, so we're just gonna grab some fabric, I guess.
Excuse me, are you Sir Bodwin of Phoenix?
I am indeed. And you must be Vivian.
How do you know my name?
I've met your father, William. He's quite proud of you. Showed me a few of those little lifelike paintings. Photos, he called them.
Then you must help me. He was kidnapped by a man in a strange suit, and I need your ring to find him.
Only the Phoenix Order is worthy of the ring. But I'll tell you what. Beat me at this game, and I'll deem you a phoenix at heart.
Fish bones make good needles. That's true! That didn't occur to me. Reward 50 pennies. For whomsoever findeth the mysterious man who attempted the theft of a gold ring and performed acts of magic and witchcraft. Fine red thread, perfect for sewing. Yep, it automatically made itself into a needle. Simple, honest music. The bards really do know how to engage an audience. To win my ring, you must bring a set of chess pieces for the game. I have plenty of toys. If you repair this wooden horse for me, I'll let you choose one thing. This horse needs a mane. Yay! The axle is broken. I need a thin, straight stick to replace it with. Thank you. Take whatever you want from my stall. Oop. Sorry, wanted to snooze that ad. Let's see. Fish. Oops, not what I meant to do. Where? Here we go, because one of them, I was trying to click that. This lady just staring at us like, this is more than one item. Don't worry, ma'am, we're only taking one. We're just gonna fuck around with the rest of your things. Snake, heart, and flute. Okay, yeah, that ad's gonna be in about 5 minutes, my dears. I'll try to arrange it so it doesn't interfere too much with whatever we're doing at that time. The characters look okay before they talk. It's because they're using a very basic, like, transform effect on the face, and it really doesn't look good. Like, it's an effect that what they really ought to have done, and because they did this as a money-saving method, so they didn't have to make too many different sprites. But really, they ought to have it would have looked better with just redone art. That said, this is a lot better looking than the original version of the game, which I have seen versions of, and is, I mean, it's not horrifying, but it's also not great. You know, this kind of makes me think. So my high school teacher was an incredible woman. Like, she was super passionate about teaching people, and she loved medieval stuff. I think she was a college professor, but chose to come back to her hometown and teach high school instead. She was so passionate. For folks in her ninth, I think it was either 9th or 10th grade class, she would, like, do this medieval fair of sorts towards the end of the year. There was, you know, a lot of studies of poems and stuff. And the class would be allowed to have some time and space at a local, well, the best place in our hometown to reserve space was at the church. So we would borrow the church for a little bit, and we would all dress up in medieval clothing. We would do some stuff like the maypole and like recitations of like old poems. And we'd have like medieval type meals, like with a trencher rather than like a standard plate, and like stew and like old school stuff. It was honestly a really amazing experience, and bless you, Mrs. Allen. You were incredible. You were an incredible woman. Oh, it's this game again. Just move them so it hits every section. Yeah, no, that woman was one of the reasons I made it through high school. I wasn't even gonna go to college, and she was like, I think that would be doing you a disservice, so I'm gonna do what I can to make you go to college. And I kind of resented it at the time, but yeah, she was right. There we go.
You did great! My ring is in a jewelry box in my tent outside the town.
Okay, so I'm sorry. You're just leaving this ring that can go through time and space in a jewelry box. Sir? Hold, only those who bear the Phoenix Order crest may enter. Well, fortunately, as we established, fish bones make excellent needles. Oh, great. Another one right off the bat. That ad is in about 45 seconds, my dears, just so you know what to expect. I will say, I do enjoy the accuracy of this in that everything is so brightly colored, because people nowadays, they want all medieval clothes and media to be like beige, but like folks in medieval times dyed the shit out of their clothes. Sure, a lot of them didn't have super bright stuff, but they like stuff. Regular plants make incredible dyes, natural dyes. There are so many magic rings in the world. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Bilbo Baggins, and none of them should be used lightly. Let me just go between Lord of the Rings and Doctor Who, if that's okay. I mean, it's very apropos for what we're playing. I'm entirely fine with that, Acer. We've just got a single bracelet left. Where is it? Where is it? Oh! Okay. Okay, was he the only one who could open it?
Vivian from the future, I bestow my magic ring upon you.
Oh, thank you, Sir Bodwin. So do you know who the man dressed in the strange suit is?
No, but he appeared in a blast, which means he doesn't use the Museum of Time. That is bad news.
But if it's possible to time travel without the Nexus machine, why does he want the rings?
Therein lies the mystery. Only the Ambrose family can use the rings magically.
Wait, so are you saying we're related?
Of course! How else should I know your father? Nevertheless, you should hurry.
Right. Thanks again for your help. I hope we meet again. Until then, adieu.
You did great!
So, I found the first ring, but why didn't you tell me I'm related to Sir Bodwin?
I thought it was obvious. Only members of the Ambrose family can use the rings.
Well, it isn't obvious, Ball. I don't know anything about the rings. Father kept me in the dark.
They were made by your first ancestor to enable time travel. Now, I suggest we try your father's magical residence in the 19th century.
Magic, yeah.
I thought it was my grandfather who was the magician in the 19th century. How is that possible?
I suppose you don't know this, but Ambroses live longer than other people. Now tune the ring and go to the 19th century.
I really am in a different time. I must find Bodwin and get his ring while attracting as little attention as possible. Disguise would be handy. Okay, I already read that. Now you must activate the ring using the console attached to the Nexus machine. I'm gonna take a moment, cause, smoke bombs? Well, I suppose I might as well keep going. Oh, differences! That's fun. A shame I'm not terribly good at these games, but an attempt shall be made. I've still got 3 more to go. Oh, I didn't... The fact that the colors were flipped didn't even occur to me. Thanks for putting up with the ads, my dears. Sorry about that. We're doing a choose the difference. BT dubs, all the folks we're visiting during this time-traveling adventure are distant relatives. Okay. Yeah, come on, show me. Oh, I didn't even notice the rat. Okay. Oh. Okay. Time to search for some more things, I suppose, from the 19th century. Apparently, such things from the 19th century are typewriter, light bulb, umbrella, watch, pawn, pipe, camera, golf club, oil lamp, spectacles, and telephone. Which, yeah, I guess that does track. So this is kind of like a hidden object game version of Assassin's Creed almost. We're just randomly going around the ages, finding relatives in different different times and areas of the world. Spectacles. Oh. Alright. Okay. 3rd December 1889.
Ball, I thought you had to stay in the Museum of Time until I found all the rings.
I do, but thanks to the ring, I can send a projection of my beaming self with you.
Wonderful. It's probably safer this way. There's nothing I can do to harm a projection, right?
That's really heartwarming, kid. On to the matter at hand. There is a secret room
And that's where I'll find the ring. You're sort of predictable, Ball.
Hi, Anne. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're having a good one. We're time traveling. The Medium and Daybreak. Man of mystery still not found. A confused man was found on the Ambrose estate, believing to be in the year 1675. A doctor was alerted, but the man disappeared. Was the event filmed? This Mary Sue fucking orb. Sounds hollow. There might be something important inside. This is one of Artifex Mundi's first ever hidden object games, and it kind of shows, but I still find it very charming. Let's see. Excuse me, is this not... No, I suppose it's not. Alright, come on. Oh, I don't think I would have found that. A rose, as in a compass rose. Strange. It sounds like there's some mechanism inside. It seems the straw is attached to some mechanism. I wonder if the mechanism can move the dresser. The answer is yes. We got screws. Oh, no, you go here. What a curious drawing. It looks just like the dresser in this room. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I'm not particularly fond of these, I must admit. There we go. A seance room. It really is in the 19th century. I've color-coded some tapes for easy recognition. Red, film played during a seance. The woman points to a hidden ring. Blue, film which shows some unusual sightings in the manor our family once owned.
At this haunted manor, a ghostly figure was filmed, talking of a magical ring.
We broke it. I need a working light bulb. Well, okay, so that's... Mr. Ambrose was my grandfather. He's a well-known magician and medium. Okay, so we're just finding things in a painting now. Fun. I love how this chair is just here, out of place. Borked. Shit's borkin'. Let's see, scroll. Cable. What do you mean by cable? Oh. Guess I should have seen that. Oh, so this is the seance room. Okay. We need a new light bulb. Okay, so it goes there. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm missing too many bits and bobs. Or maybe I'm not? Never mind, no I'm not. Fix the electrical system. Turn the dial so the fuses remain intact when the power lever is pulled. What do you mean remain intact? What? So... I don't think I understand this. I don't think I understand this puzzle. I don't remember us getting... This place is a little eerie. I'm sure Glad Ball could join me, even if just for his projection. During this time, people often hid important things behind paintings. Oh. 3241. I guess I should have looked. Well, we fixed that, but now what? Where precisely do you want me to go? Oh. Okay, sure, I would have figured that out eventually. Maybe. Ah, this is to play during the seance, is it? Yoink.
The beautiful phantom knew exactly where the magic ring was. That's because she's not a phantom at all. She's a traveler from the past.
Well, I'm afraid there was a traveler from the future on the other reel. He looked very familiar.
If the kidnapper is traveling ahead of us, we're in for trouble. Quick, back to the Museum of Time.
Isn't ahead of us a misnomer when we're time traveling? Oh, it's the slats? Okay. Okay, wait, what century are we doing now? Necklace, lizard, mallet, wig, bracelet, comb, cross, ball, mirror, brush, harp, fan. What century are we trying to go to this time? I suppose at least it's a different part of the room. Ah, yes. A lizard. Very time sensitive. Okay, well, we found the lizard. Where's the ball? Ah, there's the ball. 17th century. May 1675. This pedestal seems to be missing something. This pedestal bears a stone pinecone. I need a way to reach that statue without getting wet. Why do you need to do it without getting wet? You don't have a cell phone. What's the problem with getting wet? Seems I need to find all the missing gears. This was apparently when our family was rich. Whoa, is this note addressed to me? Device used by time traveler. Collect all the rings and meet your father in the haberdashery, Grandpa. Note is from Grandpa, rather. How will they get this brass gear out of the fireplace mantle? I'll need some cold water for the chemistry setup. Some equipment is missing. The man in this painting is Sir Bassett, a court official. I have a strange feeling about this man. He seems familiar. What about? But I was going to say, I thought... I just want to put it, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain that you go here someplace. My only option is to utilize chemistry and blow up the fireplace. We can't just get a hammer and chisel? Okay, well, let's go back outside a moment. Pistol, just chilling out. This made me think of this. But did any of you ever read a lot of Animorphs? And did any of you ever read the one special book where they time traveled? Actually, come to think of it, there were two books like that. One where, like, one of the characters got killed during the Civil War. No, that was the Revolutionary War. And one where they went back to dinosaur times because of a technological mishap. No, but you've heard of it. Yeah. I really want to go back and reread the Animorphs books because they were a huge part of my childhood. Also, the author was very unapologetic in making a lot of horrific things happen to the characters. Like, yeah, war sucks. War that happens to children sucks worse. Like, that kind of thing would never be published today. Not even close. But they were in the public library back home growing up for me. Let's see. So we've got a couple gears. Nurse just reminds me of To the Moon and I Get Sad. That's fair. Small bottle, thermometer, chemical bottle, pot. I'm pretty sure all of those... We're gonna have to make explosives from the look of it. It looks like our fugitive from the future was here after all. Fucking... Jack Harkness over here. Okay, so I had to put them in their very specific spots. You guys don't know me very well. I'm not bright enough to figure this out because this is functionally useless to me. Ah, we're done here, it seems. Well, now what? Okay, there's something to do here. Oh, it wants me to get water. Okay. Oh no. Deat chemica. No, I'm not even gonna try to read this Latin. I need to add some chemicals to start a reaction. Am I supposed to know how to do this? Oh, we did it wrong. Okay, so if I don't do it fast enough... I've made nitroglycerin! Damn, we need a bachelor's in chem for this game. MVD, we just made fucking nitroglycerin! You know, an exploded... You do realize we could have just gotten, like, a hammer and chisel. Also, there's a lot of exploded shit. There's a lot of shit in this exploded fireplace. Do people just keep Excuse me, you made what? Apparently you can just make nitroglycerin out with a, like, alchemy set and, like, 2 or 3 chemicals plus water. MBD, don't worry about it. Don't ask too many questions. Look at this, like, destroyed area. Like, we couldn't have moved stuff away from the explosion first? That won't work. Okay, nope. That's definitely a no. Yeah! What is this? Not what I meant to do. Come on. Oh, I get you. It all has to go in the middle there. is.
My grandfather left me a note in the manor.
Really? What did it say?
He said I must collect the rings and meet with father at the haberdashery.
I know your grandfather to be a serious man. You must do as he says.
Ball, are you forgetting something? My father was kidnapped. How am I supposed to meet with him?
Time and time travel are very complex matters. Let's just take care of finding the next ring for now.
But where should we look for it?
Didn't you notice your great-grandfather was a court clerk? Go to the 15th century and look for him.
Haberdashery, that's for hats, isn't it? Folks who make hats? I'm calling it now the orb is the grandfather. You know, I haven't played this game in so long that I truly don't recall. We're just gonna have to put all these objects back. Padlock, glove, spear, coin, flute, key, horn, sickle, crown. Yeah, I mean, I guess these do track for that general part of time, I suppose. Okay, so did the museum come before the time-traveling doors, or did the doors come and we had to get the items to reopen the doors? I think our first ancestor created the rings and everything else, and maybe just created this, maybe the actions of our ancestor and these others like gradually created the museum, and we're having to recalibrate the rings, so to speak, because they all got like yeeted through time. Actually, wait. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the button. I did it wrong. Oh, well, the crown was reasonably well hidden. There we go. Also, quick question. How is our character getting up here? Like, does she just clamber up these doors? Can she walk on air? Is there a hidden ladder? Does she teleport?
There you are, dear girl. I've been expecting you.
Really? Oh, that's a bit unnerving. I'm still not used to the time travel concept.
You're a bit late, though. A strangely dressed man already came for the ring.
Oh no! He kidnapped my father. Did he take the ring too?
Impetuous girl, even I am not that silly. I hid the ring before he arrived.
Where is he now? We must force him to tell us what he did with father.
First things first, you must prove you are really an Ambrose and worthy of the ring.
Another test? Very well then. I hope it won't take too long.
Ambrose heritage never takes long to prove. You must find where I hid the ring.
Sir, may I have your hat? It is a pretty fabulous hat. Now what is this? Guess the color of the ball is hidden at the top. A white peg means the right color is in the right place. A black peg means the color is in the color is correct, but the placement is not. I don't think I understand this at all. Okay, so you can fit in a few different spots here, but only in the bottom row? Okay, what does the black mean? Black peg means the color is correct, but the placement's not. 1, 2, 3. I'm skipping this one. Maybe I'm stupid, but no, this goes beyond my understanding. Mostly because it wouldn't let me reset it. I get this puzzle, but the controls seem to be horrible. Yeah, my brain was legitimately like blue screen of deathing at that puzzle, and the controls weren't great. There's just some puzzles I frankly am going to skip, because I'm not always the brightest cookie, and I don't want to be here all day. Hey guys, I found Kit! I found a pair. Of course, that's when the music goes silent, as though to chastise me. A sword and cherries. Where the heckity? Where'd the cherries be? What? Those did not look like cherries. I need something to start a fire. Okay. This sack is tied up tight. There's just a fucking like tiara here. MBD. Is there a battle going on outside?
I can hear drums outside. What is going on? It's him. I should question him right now. Wait, what are the guards doing?
Are they gonna kill this man? No, they're gonna burn him at the stake.
Ah!
No, he escaped, but not without a little fire and brimstone. Looks like the chase is back on.
Oh no, the Crusades, get in the car! It's so rusted, it'd be easier to break it open than with a key. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Key? Nope, wrong key. Fire! Metal bowl. Well, I can melt something in the metal bowl. I have no idea what to melt. I'm gonna be real. With these games, I'm always like barely looking at the text for the hidden object part. I'm clicking wildly, especially anything that seems out of place. And then I come back through for a second pass. To look for things more carefully. And typically it's an approach that does relatively well. Beetle, knife, fang, snake. Man, how many snakes have we found? I feel like there's been like a snake in like each little world we visit so far, hasn't there? Fang. Kniff. Beetle. What the shit? Excuse me, there's nothing I can match here. You can't do this to me. What do you have there, Shara? A knife! I am simultaneously both parts of that equation. I am both the mother screaming no and the child running around with a knife at any given time. Okay, so that's 2 out of the 3 bits. And a key. So... The pocketbook is locked by a medallion, it appears. Eh? I didn't get to read what the text said. Something about a green apple. Resin. Okay. A poker? No. Whatever I dip in it will become sticky. A poker? I don't know why I need a sticky poker just yet, but I'll figure it out. I stick it? No, I didn't think so. There is... I thought so, okay. Well, I found a kniff, so... Candle, spoon, and ring. Where are my spoons? I have so few and you took one. Oh, it's a wooden spoon. Which, to be fair, for most of history is what we had instead of metal. Witches, cunning creatures that they are, would certainly attempt to regain their foul instruments of heresy. We have devised a special lock to thwart these efforts. The Fleur de Lis. The key, as shown below, was divided into 4 parts. All parts are needed to unlock the chest. Let us pray is it enough for those servants of the Dark One. My father's kidnapper got here before me, but the guards caught him. I should get the ring from the chest in the evidence room quickly. This is so bizarre. I found a note, apparently from my many times great-grandfather, addressed to me, telling me to gather the rings and meet with my father in some haberdashery. How could he know I would be here to read it? Well, I managed to find the 3rd ring before the man from the future did. Let's see. Well, I've got 1 left. Okay, there is aught to do in here then. Oh, I did not see that at all. Well, now I know what the sticky thing was for.
I now have the 4th magical ring, but I have no leads on Father, thanks to your gods.
Silly child, some things are meant to happen. Look what I've just found in the family archives. It's an old record of a murder attempt on King Offa of Mercia.
Wow, that's incredible. And I'll take an obvious hint where I can get one.
Bon voyage, fair maiden Viv. May the Old One guide and protect you.
Okay. I didn't notice that at all. Number 4, sandal, book, mug, bracelet, arrow, anvil, bell, chalice, shield, bow, and belt. Oh, I would never have noticed that. Let's see, shield and anvil. I'm gonna be lazy. I was looking for a black anvil, so I guess it does track that I didn't notice that one before. Oh, and I didn't notice the shield hidden behind the mandolin, or whatever that is. 9th century! We are going ever backward. 29th December 1798.
Greetings again, fair Vivian. It's been such a relatively long time since we saw each other last. I've never seen you before in my life. Tell me who
Don't
you
be
are
rude,
and when we
Vivian.
met. There's no time. Athelred the alchemist is waiting for your help. Very well, but please don't go anywhere. I would really like to talk with you. Well, I can't make any promises. I'm old now and likely to forget to wait for you.
Milady, you've come. I am Athelred, alchemist in the service of King Offa of Mercia. There's talk of a conspiracy to murder the king. This would be very bad for the country. If you will find enough evidence to identify the would-be murderer, I'll give you the magical ring you seek.
Yeah, the head movements aren't great. It just kind of feels like whenever they're talking, they just kind of wiggle the head around just to make it look like it's working. Never mind the fact that, you know, they would only have to move it a tiny bit to make it look like they're talking. It's too heavy for me to lift on my own. Okay, pieces of paper. Something metal is stuck in the well wall. Another snick. You know, Acer, here's my question. If we don't find actual acid in this game, does the nitroglycerin count? Because either way, using one or the other, you do get rid of something. Just the method of removal on one is a little more explosivo. Nitroglycerin is like super acid. Okay, good. So even if we don't find acid later on in the game, we are still maintaining our streak of some kind of acid in every game. Every hidden object game. String. Ripped up note. Where are the rest of the pieces? Right here. I don't know whatever this language is. Well, part of it. Okay, well that seems to go there. You have nothing on it. Why? Okay. Well, you are a touch difficult to read, my friend. Click or rotate. Okay. So unlike other games. Okay, yes, so it does snap if something's in the right spot. Got it. Good. Because Wait, is that the correct spot? How strange. It is done, the wine is poisoned, and OQ will surely die. What's left of the poison has been cast into a deep and dark place. This magnetic stone would be quite useful if I tied it on a string. What do you know? String. To determine which wine is poisoned, we must make a special potion. Poison ivy, poison, and vinegar. I'm pretty sure we get the vinegar from here. Or here. Bottle of poison, what do you know? So vinegar from here, I suppose. There's going to be another ad in about 5 minutes here, my dears. I appreciate your patience. Oh, look, a kitty! And a sleeping person? That's a little weird. Walnuts. My dumbass brain! Every time I see the word walnut, my damn brain calls walnut newt. I'm an adult, I swear. Okay. Find the correct sequence of colors. A white crown means colors in the right order. Excuse me, sorry. Black, that it should be in a different order. Okay, so you were correct. You were per, but in the wrong order. Okay. So it's just trial and error. Okay. Use the potion we made to find the poisoned wine and bring it to me. That bottle. Aha! It's the wine spoiled by the conspirators.
Well, Ethelred, I have determined which bottle of wine has been poisoned.
Excellent. And I know who gave the bottle to King Offa. With this evidence, we can arrest the culprits. King Offa lives another day because of you. I hope the magic ring will help you in your quest.
No, alchemist. Give me the ring. Don't make me hurt you, please.
Oh, forget it, mister. You've got some answering to do.
You have no idea what's at stake.
The fucking voice.
Vivian, watch out!
Thanks, Paul. I don't know what you did, but it worked. I owe you one.
Ah, he got away, but thankfully he didn't get the ring.
Fare thee well, Vivian, and good luck.
That man is clearly insane and possibly violent. He'll stop at nothing to get the rings.
Your inheritance, the Ambrose legacy, is in your hands, Vivian.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, Ball? I don't even know where to look for the next ring.
Lucky for us, I think I recognize the old woman you met.
Yeah, for the second time, if you ask her. But she did know my name.
I believe she is Ostrid the Witch, your grandmother.
I take it there's a lot of greats in front of that.
How clever you are, dear. She lived in the 7th century.
Well, then let's fire up the Nexus machine. There's no time to lose.
The orb fucking appearing and yelling. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute warning for that ad. We've got to be getting closer. How many rings do we have left? 1 space, 2... We've got 2 more spaces left. Yeah, the orb kinda says everything in caps, doesn't he? Eh? Oh. Didn't even register that. Bing. Okay, candle stand, bellows, helmet, shield, horseshoe, lantern, sword, fiddle, crossbow, dagger, spoon, and horn. So, yeah, if we're going back to what is, in essence, like Viking times, I suppose, this does track. Spoon. Is this another wooden spoon? Guess so. I'd like to wait for this ad to be over. Well, because there is no spoon. Well, I have certainly been out of spoons for many years now, so perhaps there is some truth in that. I even have a tattoo that says nope about spoons. Ooh, you know what I found a couple days ago? I found tiramisu, or tiramisu, however you say it, Oreos. Yeah, they're really nice. I am gonna have to grab... I don't know if they're a limited time flavor or not, so I'm gonna have to grab some maybe this Wednesday when I go grocery shopping. They were quite good. Of course, I would also like some real tiramisu. It's one of the only things that has a soggy texture that I enjoy. Oh, I should read these. This is getting quite exciting. I've helped solve that murder plot like a real detective, and I've got the fifth ring. But I mustn't forget about my main goal. I have to rescue Father. That man from the future is a really nasty guy. He threatened me, and if it wasn't for the crystal ball, who knows what would have happened. I must be on my guard from now on. The man from the future is dangerous. He attacked Bassett just to get the ring. The guards managed to catch him in time, but someone managed to escape, and they tried to execute him. I will catch him myself, and he'll get the punishment he deserves. But first, I'll make sure he tells me why he kidnapped my father and why he wants the rings. Welcome back from the ad break, my dears. Thanks for your patience. 20th June, 1658.
Here we are, the Glen of Ostrid the Witch. Oh, this place is a little too bright and sunny for the witches I knew in fairy tales. The tales were meant to scare, dear, but like the fools in the best of yarns, you two have arrived too late.
Well, we would have been here faster if someone had remembered to wait.
Not long ago, a strange man appeared in the glen, demanding my magic ring. Oh no! If he got his kidnapping hands on it, all is lost. His hands remain empty so far. I cast the ring through time before he could steal it. Help me prepare the magic circle, and I'll divine the ring's location for you.
Okay. I think they just had the voice actresses say the wrong line. I'm pretty sure that second to last line was meant to be spoken by this lady, not by our character. Our character didn't yeet any rings through time. This is just where you live? You know what? Valid. Vivian, I'll help you to find the ring, but first you must help me fix my divination circle. I'm going to need some help reaching this mask. I'm honestly super surprised at that. I'm almost certain I'm right, and that they had the wrong voice actress say that line, and the mistake just wasn't caught. Because, like we've talked about before, very few of these games are made English first. Most of them are made by a company that's well, they're non-American and non-English speaking. Artifex Mundi as a whole. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the companies that make these games are Eastern European or something? I don't remember. I looked it up once because I was curious. That was many years ago. That was a weird spot for a shell. And a weird spot for a pearl. Brush, staff, eye. I would never have seen that. Well, where's an eye? Is it... Oh, it's a drawing of an eye. I was looking for an actual little eyeball. What is this? All the buttons must be pressed in. Pressing a button will cause... Okay. It's one of these. I reserve the right to skip this if I feel like it. These are one of the puzzles I'm not a big fan of. But they do seem to appear in most hidden object games. So, try as I might, I'm stuck with them. Yeah, let's just... Oh, do these... Okay. I think I'm missing a few bits. Our culprit must have dropped this while he fought Ozthrid. I think it's complete. Now I should talk to Ozthrid. Please bring my magical ingredients for the divination ritual. This man is a horrible time traveler. He keeps leaving stuff in different centuries. Yeah, he's not doing great. You know, I feel like even someone as relatively careless as Jack Harkness would look at this guy and go, "My dude, what are you doing?" Before he'd then ask him for a makeout session, because you know how Jack Harkness rolls. This guy wishes he was like Jack. Yeah, what about the butterfly effect? He rolls into a bed. It's true. Shameless. You know, Kit and I partially became friends in college over Doctor Who, or at least he was the one who introduced me to it, as well as Torchwood. I'll have to go back and rewatch those sometimes. You know, the good seasons, with 8 and 9. Now sit next to the circle and we'll begin. Identify the charms in the divination circle that match the glowing ones on the rocks. Okay, but where... Oh, the flowers are slightly different? Okay. I thought they were all the same, but nope, they are slightly different.
Good work, Vivian. I will start the incantation, and an image will appear in the circle. Anything more I can do to help?
Concentrate, Vivian, and lend your power to Ozthrid.
You should do a Dr. Who string? Perhaps.
It looks like the interior of a church.
Many thanks, Ozthrid. You have protected the ring for us.
And now we know where to find it. Good luck. It was nice to finally meet you. Maybe we'll meet again someday.
That church looked like an 11th century abbey.
Is that a lucky guess ball, or are you using your powers?
No power but the power of reason. The architecture is typical of that time.
We're so close now. Come on!
Let's see, 11th century, so wagon wheel, pan flute, sandal, fiddle, boots, axe, goblet, shackles, bracelet, candle stand, hourglass. Spoon! I swear! Spoons and snakes are a reoccurring thing in this game. Axe and sandal are left. I love how this center is just ringed with firearms. Look at this like modern ass machine gun sitting next to like these other ones. Oh, I would never have seen that. Sandal. Like sandal singular? Alright. Where's the nuke? 30th August 1066. Hello, Syrah. Ooh, the pain. Please help me. Do you have the plague? These shells are full of herbs, powders, and ingredients, but without a recipe, I'll poison him. I could grate something here. I could pulverize the herbs. How do I get this piece of stained glass without touching those leeches? The base of the poison is poppy juice. I mean, yeah, that does track. You want painkiller, go with poppy. Surrounded by a halo of light, a messenger from heaven appeared before my eyes. Verily, it spoke to me of the most portentous events about to happen. He searched for powerful rings, but I could not help him. Oh, now it specifies a wooden spoon. You couldn't have specified that before? Spoon has evolved into wooden spoon. Excuse me, is this not a crown? No, that's a crown. This is also a crown, though. That's not a spear, that's a halberd. That had a little hacks on it. That's a halberd, that's not a spear! I know jack shit about weapons, and I know that much. Then again, perhaps I know more terms for stabby things than I should because of one, growing up reading the Tamara Pierce novels, like The Protector of the Small and stuff, and also my Lancer Potato. Mandrake root. Okay. Just pulling down random herbs now. Valerian and Mandrake. I am sharing your spear halberd rant. Oh good, I'm not alone in the matter then. Let's see, it said pulverized herbs, so... Valerian root. Grated mandrake. Some of the stained glass pieces are missing. Interesting. Snake! Another snake! It just keeps happening. Well, I suppose that does make a certain amount of sense with how commonly used the symbology, the symbolism of snakes are with magic and stuff. Okie doke. The center part of this stained glass window is missing. Okay, so this is part 1 of a trilogy, and they are all interconnected. I think we return to this in a later game. I can't rightly remember off the top of my head, but... Book? What do I do with book? A book. We use a stand. Okay, so we put out... Poppy juice. Oh, I thought the poppy juice was already in there. Not so, it seems. Healing potion. Looks like the medicine helped. He's fast asleep. Well, I don't know about help, but it certainly knocked him the fuck out. Oh, they do rotate. Okay. Okay, so that must be down here because it doesn't fit elsewhere. Oh my. This looks like a keyhole. What do you know? I've got a cross that apparently is the key.
Good work, Ball. We have the 6 of the 7 magic rings. I'm at a loss on how to get the last ring, though. We're fresh out of clues.
Not quite. Your grandfather's note from the 17th century said to meet your father at the haberdashery.
I completely forgot. Wait, what is this haberdashery?
The shop was owned by your mother in the 19th century. The last ring may be there.
Mother? Now I can only wonder what time period you were from.
This family tree has gotta be wicked fucky wucky if we've got people coming in from different time periods. I don't know why, but that rather puts me in mind of Howl's Moving Castle. Perhaps it's simply the addition of a haberdashery, but that one was easier than the others. Billiard ball, trumpet, gloves, rose, fork, king, shoes, teacup, racket, tennis ball. Oh, that's kind of a flapper dress, isn't it? I can't help but picture this place as like the hall. What was it in the turf, in the books written by that turf? The room worth the room of requirement. Was that what that was called? Like whatever we need is here somehow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Why am I struggling so with this one? Okay, no. Teacup, of course. Oh, I noticed that, Rose, but I simply thought it was part of the dress, which was the whole point, actually. A+, good job. You hoodwinked me. '19th century. Welcome back! We are going to the haberdashery that was owned by our mother in the 19th century, so who knows what time frame she was from. 1845. dots first. Man, 2 of these right in a row? I don't like that. Syringe. It's too dark in here. I need to get more light. That's much better. Oh, this... Wait. Oh, well, maybe it's not the same thingamajig, but it's the same puzzle. Oh, this time it does move. That's good. I don't think this quite works, though. Okay, so it has to go like this. Okay, got it. Or something similar, at any rate. There we go. I wonder if the colors have any meaning. Well, yes, I would rather assume they do. A hat box with a lock. I can't open it. I'll need some crescent-shaped key. I must admit to not being a fan of this many of the same puzzle back to back to back. Flute and spoon. Well, there's a spoon and there's a flute, even though it's a pan flute. You should have specified that it was a pan flute. I found the golden key, but I'm not going to pick it up with those mice scurrying around. We need a beaker puzzle. These old-fashioned envelopes are sure hard to open. I know you're a bit forgetful lately, so remember, the moon. The moon medallion is kept safely in a special box in the display case. The beaker puzzles are rather ubiquitous. Like they're going to show up at any point. Move the large square tile to the empty square at the bottom of the lock. Okay. That's the copper one. Yeah.
Vivian, I trust you know the family secret now. I'm so happy to see you.
Father, are you all right? I've come to rescue you from this dangerous thief.
No, wait. Calm down. This is all a misunderstanding. You see, this man needs our help.
My name is Michael, and I traveled back in time to stop a great cataclysm that is about to destroy the Earth.
But why were you trying to get the rings? And why did you kidnap my father?
I didn't kidnap him. My time device is broken and went off accidentally. During my travels, I learned about the Ambrose family's legacy.
He thought he could use the rings. He didn't believe my future self that it was impossible for him.
So all of this would have been avoided if your machine wasn't broken and you had listened.
I'm really sorry, but I am desperate. You are my only hope. Will you help me?
Vivian, please, travel with Michael to Stonehenge in your time. With all 7 rings in your possession, you should both find a solution to your problems.
Hey, Dad. Are you just gonna... Where's Mom? Is she alive? Is she dead? Are you just gonna stay in the 19th century? Like, can you travel without the rings? Or without Ball? He's trying to stop Trump. 20 years too early, or... Shit, no, 14 years... Too early for that, but still. Tis indeed a terrible thing. This one is giving me a little bit of trouble. I thought I had clicked in that general area, but it seems not thoroughly enough. Puzzle cube, skateboard, boombox, calculator, basketball, toaster, record, mouse, camera, sunglasses. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is not the worst recipe for a 2010 time frame. Puzzle cube. You mean a Rubik's Cube. But I'll forgive you because Rubik's is copyrighted. Basketball and mouse. Well, there's the basketball. Now where's the mouse? Oh, a computer mouse!
Something is wrong.
The device! It's going crazy!
Turn it off!
I can't. You must help me repair it, or who knows where and when it will send us.
When the device freaked out last time, pieces broke off. Let's find them.
Send us? I need to find the missing parts. My man, unlike you, our family has some very minor modicum of control over travel in time. Oh, how am I supposed to see that?
Now that we're safe, let's go to Stonehenge and get this over with.
All right, Michael, spill it. You may have earned my father's trust, but you haven't earned mine.
Where I'm from, human civilization is nearly extinct because of a cataclysmic event. I came back to stop it. We don't know what the exact cause of the disaster was, and I didn't know about your family. Moreover, people would think I'm crazy. The Ambrose family are the only other people familiar with time travel.
But why didn't you just repair the device?
I'm an historian, not an engineer.
We're here. It seems a public event is about to take place. Look at all the gear. Park your car close to the stone circle. Its headlights will illuminate the area. I don't know what it is, but the atmosphere here is unnerving. There's definitely a storm brewing.
Hello, Death NBZ. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're having a good night. You're getting somewhat towards the end of this, but we've had a fun little romp through various times and time and space. Welcome to Time Travel and Scary Faces. Yeah, these faces sure... This sure was a decision Artifex Mundi made. But you know what? Let them release their game in a time frame. If this torch was lit, it would certainly help the search. There's something beneath this moss. What is this? Oil can. Spoon. It's always a spoon. Where's the magnifying glass? Oh. Oh, there is no torch. Got it. My father was kidnapped, and a crystal ball is talking to me. It seems I've traveled in time. What is happening? I need to calm down. I'm sure it all makes perfect sense, even though science refutes everything that just happened. All I know is that these rings are important, and they were supposed to be passed down to me. I'm determined to rescue Father and reclaim my inheritance, too. I'm pretty sure this is page 11, but I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be way back at the front of the book. finally made it home, but this roller coaster has one more big drop to go. The ancient and mysterious circle of stones. Will I really find my father, his present self, that is, here? This torch is out of oil. Fortunately. It looks like some carvings. Was something laying here? Hey, it's the same symbol as on the altar. Maybe the missing part is hidden below. Oh, great. Well... Okay, so we need to get you down there somehow. You are such a butt. Alright, you know what? Really? This has to be the last... ring sparks. Yep, they just gotta... I can get most of them to stop. Oh, there we go.
We'd better keep our distance. I'm not sure what Ball is up to.
This is incredible. A spirit is emerging from that crystal ball of yours.
That's what bothers me. He sounds like AI.
Ball? Is that you?
Hello, Vivian. I am the first Ambrose, and I've inhabited the crystal ball for centuries. Merlinus Ambrosius, tutor of Arthur and guardian of England, better known to you as Ball, is at your service.
Oh, great ancestor, since I've released you, will you help rescue my father?
Of course, kid. I would bend the folds of time and space to bring your father back to you.
We did it. We saved Gandalf.
Dad, am I glad to see you. Are you all right?
Vivian, well done. You've certainly proven yourself worthy of the Ambrose inheritance.
Didn't even try to
I'm
make his
so proud.
sprite.
I owe you my apologies, sir. I finally understand the full implications of my actions.
I see Vivian has forgiven you, so I will too. Now, don't you have a job to do?
Yes. Sir Merlin, would you travel with me to avert the cataclysm?
All you had to do was ask. Goodbye, dear Vivian. That was the most fun I've had in the last millennium.
Oh my god, the ball was fucking Merlin. Yep. The end. Let's see. Oh, and this was one of the early games, so you know how most of the Artifex Mundi games we've played, there's always been like a second shorter chapter. This was one of their first games, so it's not a thing yet. But this is not the end. We in fact have 2 more games to go. But thank you for coming along with this ride. This was fun. I do enjoy these hidden object games, so we won't be doing this the second game at this upcoming Sunday because I'm going to do some Power Wash Sim. But maybe I'll alternate maybe the Sunday after? We'll see how we feel. But so yes, so next Wednesday again, I won't be live on my channel, but I will be live on Kit's because we're playing through the next episode of the Tales from the Borderlands game. That's a single player, so I'm just on his channel providing commentary. Next Friday I'll do some more 14 as usual, and next Sunday, like I said, Power Wash Sim, the Wallace and Gromit DLC. And I'm gonna try, I'm thinking about possibly starting to implement some drawing or art streams in the roulette, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for popping by today. This was a lot of fun. I really love these games. They're such a guilty pleasure for me. But so who do we want to raid today? Deku is doing some more Sonic Unleashed. Actually, you know, we should go bother Otterly. It's Otterly's first stream back after fixing the computer, so... And Otterly's an excellent bean. So let's go ahead and say hi to them. Let's see. But yeah, thanks again everybody. This was a lot of fun and I appreciate your presence. I would not have nearly as much fun without all of you here. So take care, stay safe, until we talk again, have a good one. Now, let's go bother a rat.